We are Bizak. We are Bizak. Hey, hold on. There we go. Everybody unmute.
All right.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Listen,
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
Listen. Paul Moore, Sean Tyrone Bell. We got Ray done.
Hold
Hold up.
No, it's STB.
ST Bizzle, my fault.
There you go.
Hold up.
I
It's
messed
all
that
wrong.
up. STB.
It's a gold brand partner.
Hold on. No, that was the last time he jumped on. Let me fix that right now. Hold on.
I think my
right
G
now.
just got.
No,
That's a good G.
Hold on. Because the last time you said go for right now.
Now,
you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me make sure I fix that right now just because it was that. And we're going to go ahead and put it there. That's what we was going to talk about tonight, too.
Come on.
Let's go, man. Listen, man. Hey, I'm super excited. I'm trying not to yell. I got my mic on and everything. I'm trying not to yell. You know what I'm talking about? This is Epic Wednesday. WINS Wednesday. With the fellas, I have on right now. Listen, I have the distinct honor of having two brothers on, about to be another one jumping on, for us to come and just talk about stuff what guys talk about: sports, family, wellness, wealth, all that kind of stuff on Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock. So right now, get your peoples on this live. All of us are streaming live to our pages, and we appreciate y'all. Paul, ST Bizzle, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing today?
What's good?
Amazing.
Man, life is awesome, man. I feel like the odd dude out, man. I missed y'all this weekend. You know what I'm saying? But watch this. I'll never let that happen again. That's all I'm saying about that.
You better not.
I'll never let that happen again. You know what I'm talking about? But Pete, check this out, man. What's going on with y'all, man? STB, you up in the Philly area, right?
Yes, in the Philly area.
What's happening up in Philly?
It's a little warm up here right now.
Oh, okay.
Right. We got a little wave of good heat.
Okay.
Around these parts. But
I was on the old link, man.
There he
is. On the
is.
old link.
Now I was on the old link.
Not when I sent out the new link.
You sent out, but see what I did was I forwarded it to my wife's because she already logged in on Facebook on the computer. So I just forwarded it to her. So I'm like, I know they should be. I'm sitting on the old link over there. My bad. Just coming in from football practice, man. My eyes, these allergies is kicking my butt.
Oh,
man.
Ray was down there 8 Mile coaching. Ray was down there 8 Mile coaching.
8 Mile
coaching.
You freestyling and coaching at the same time? You rapping and coaching?
Man, I'm trying to make it happen, man. I got all these kids, man. I got boys fully, all right?
Good, man. Good.
I'm not finna halfway lie to you. I'm not gonna hate on the tank top, sir. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hate on the tank top. I see you with your Eagles, repping the Eagles. You got your bird chest out. You know what I'm saying? For the Eagles. But you've been improving it though with the push-ups. You've been. You knew I was gonna get you, bro. Come on, man. But
let me ask you a question. Did you do yours today?
Oh,
did I do my push-ups today?
Did you do your push-ups today?
I cannot tell a lie.
Okay, all right, now. I'm petty. Yes, I'm petty.
I cannot tell a lie. I will definitely get on them though. I will definitely get on them. Oh man, okay. My wife, dude. Soon as I didn't tell her to do it tonight. Soon as you told me to change it, she went in there and changed it.
Tell her thank you so much. We appreciate
it. You hear, baby?
Thank you.
So listen, y'all. Once again, it's Epic Wednesdays. We're talking about everything that's concerning men, which is our health, our wealth, our families, all of that kind of good stuff, man. So listen, let's talk about this past weekend real quick. I know not a lot of people don't know what we're talking about, but we want to just share the experience of being around like-minded people that are on one path to do the same thing. So, Paul, if you want to take it away, and then we'll go to STB and then Ray.
Listen, right. So the conference was absolutely amazing. We opened up Thursday night just with Miss Stanisha Graham and my wife Trey Bone. What's up, Trey Bone?
Trey Boogie in the building. I'm you, Bob. There you go.
What's going on?
AKA Toothpick.
Toothpick. That's him right there.
So we opened up Thursday with my wife and Miss Tanisha Graham opening up. And listen, they brought the house down on Thursday. And then on what was that? Friday, we had was that Friday? Was Miss Dr. Cindy Trim on Friday, or was she Dr. Cindy Trim came, shut it down, right?
Shut it down.
She shut it down. But see, the thing is though, everybody knows Dr. Trim as being in the church world, but she's also a businesswoman as well. And she came and she gave us some pointers on business and biblical principles on business, right?
Okay.
And it was absolutely amazing. And then Saturday, we had my wife train again on the social media aspect. Or was it Friday? That was Friday in the evening. Friday in the evening. My wife trained on the social media aspect. And you know, everybody walked out of there with the knowledge of how to effectively create a reel, and all the mechanics behind creating the reel, and how to get it out to the people, right? And how to look at your numbers. And then on Saturday, we had some very important people come. And they dropped the new product that we had, which I'm not gonna get into. We're gonna get into that later. But I'm telling you, all y'all men and women, but since we talking about the bros right now, all y'all men need to tap in with what we're gonna talk about later on. Because when I tell you, and I'm gonna share my testimony on it later on when we start talking about it, but when I tell you, it's a product that will literally change your life in days. Not in weeks.
In days?
Not in weeks, not in months. It will change your life in days. Right?
Man.
So, Chris, I'm telling you, bro, don't miss another one.
Listen, I listen. Duly noted. I appreciate accountability. I appreciate just being able, because watch this. I made the last two, right? We had one in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? We had one in Orlando. And just from a person who did not make it, but saw all of the lives, people going live and some people doing videos and different things like that, that let me know even the more. It's like, bro, you excited just by watching this. Imagine what would have happened with you being in the room. You know what I'm saying? So, Ray, matter of fact, hold on. ST Bizzle. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage. It's a diamond in the building. The fellas throw up the rock. Throw up the rock. ST Bizzle. Listen, I'm like this, and I'm not ashamed to say, I told my brother Paul, I say, Paul, bro, you a diamond. ST Bizzle a diamond. It's time to get some more male diamonds in this thing. So we finna run. Hey, listen, we appreciate all the ladies and the leadership.
I'm telling you this right now.
What's up?
Well, what Ray and Trey saw this weekend and what we had, they up next. I'm telling you, so you know what? You, Trey, and Ray need to have a friendly competition about who's gonna get the diamond first.
What's the reward?
I got somebody on my left side too.
What's the reward?
I like it. What's the reward?
T-shirt.
T-shirt. Hey man, let me tell you like this. Miss Moore sent that video. I went and showed that video to one person, and they gave me cash money in their hand. That's that same second.
That's what's up.
So that's how it's rolling.
That's what's up.
That's
Real
how it's
quick,
rolling.
STB, how was it being at another conference as a diamond, sir?
All right. So, well, first of all, it's not about the rank. But I was excited to be a diamond and being part of my mentor's team as a diamond.
Yes.
That to me was very important. We did have a goal that we had set out to get, but here's the deal: the goal was not particularly diamond at first. It was now my goal for the month of May was diamond, but my mentor, Ms. Moore, the goal was actually platinum. That was the goal before conference. But of course, listen, God does things all well. So
Come on now.
it just went a whole nother way, and we just kept pushing, and it was just a great feeling.
Awesome.
I was, my mentors are, Paul and Nina Moore, and it was just great to just, get to that rank. But conference was the truth.
Okay.
And to have even just our leaders alone, Nina Rochelle Moore and Sadisha Graham and Twyla Portis. Now, first of all, those three ladies are top in the industry.
Yeah.
Period.
Mhm.
They're top. They are top income earners. They're top leading ladies in the industry. So just to be in the room with them is just a blessing. And then on top of that, we had Dr. Cindy Trent.
Come on now.
Anybody in the church, spiritual, the church, okay, world knows. Listen, to have Dr. Cindy Trim at your event is absolutely major.
Okay.
So, and it was a surprise to us. So that was phenomenal. But you know what? Just what I experienced at this conference was there was no person bigger than anybody else.
Nope.
Everybody respected everybody and celebrated everybody. And that's really what I love about, our conference. And then, like, you got to give it up for our CEO. Like, and I've been in a few, opportunities, but
yeah,
like Dan, it's just, we say a lot of times, it's different over here, but with Be Epic, it really is different over here.
come on.
It
now.
is different over here. I mean, the products are different. The comp plan is different.
Come on.
Leadership is different. And, one thing I could say with Dan, he stands behind us 100%.
Yes, sir.
So that's my takeaway on it.
Awesome. And listen, man, like I get it. I saw it, and that's when I got on your live and gave you a congratulations, man. It's an amazing feeling. I told Paul, I say, bro, platinum is next. But then when I saw everything, when I saw all the stuff going on, I was like, and then Coach Tanisha Graham, she did the live, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. And she said about how to manifest and bring it into the now. You got to be able to see it. And the closest thing, and I thank God for proximity, the closest thing I see is a double blue diamond. So how in the world am I just going to look at platinum and say that's my goal? You follow what I'm saying? So I called him immediately. I was like, hey, I need this. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about me. Trey Gordon, what's going on, Toothpick?
What's up, fellas? What's going on?
We got the muscle on today. This what we call when stuff get crazy. You know what I'm talking about? They talk spicy in them other companies. We call them Toothpick.
Now let me tell you about this product. Now I've been sending out messages like ever since we've been back.
Yes,
I might get up like 40 messages. From those 40 messages, I have 6 orders. you know. So I'm just waiting, and like I told everybody, I told Tedra she might as well order some more bottles because it's gonna be a done deal. And I was talking to one of the guys on my job today, and he said he wish he'd have known like 2 weeks ago because he had just started the process. And he said
Oh,
starting the process, he had to go get his blood drawn. That was $140. He had to do 2 urine samples. He had to do 2 doctor visits a week. And every time he goes, $30. And plus to get the injections is $40 for the injections. So you add that up. Now imagine all that stuff he paying. He could have just got the bottle and they did the same because I let him read the ingredients. And he was like,
yeah.
man, same thing they giving me. So people need to know. Like I said, we going
Whoa. Say that again. Say that again.
people need to know. We are
Back
going
up.
to kill this.
Back up. What did your guy say when he saw the ingredients? Say that one more time.
He was amazed over the ingredients, and it's the same thing that they giving me.
Come on, man.
The same thing they giving me, but it's he getting it in the needle form. He got to get injected. He got to get 2 injections a month, and he can just take 2 to 4 capsules. It's the same thing. Less pain,
Man,
less money. So
man. Ray
but
done.
it's done.
Less side effects because it ain't being injected.
Exactly.
I am.
Exactly. So
Man,
it's a done deal.
So Ray, how was your experience, sir?
Man, my experience was amazing, man. The first thing that I was looking for in that conference, though, because I talked to my wife about it, was to see Sean. Because the last time I saw Sean, he wasn't moving very well because we knew he was struggling a little bit. And to see my boy out there dancing, man, that was a blessing, big dog.
Man,
I was more than struggling.
Hey, man,
That was just not. That was unreal.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
unreal. But to be able to
Man.
see him do his thing, man, knowing that the
and run
products
across
cost
that
along,
stage.
man, he did so much stuff, man. He was out there acting up like he was a teenager again.
Yo,
Like he was a teenager. But yeah, man, other than that, everything else was just absolutely amazing. You know me, I'm kind of a nerd. So when we start talking, you know, the logistics of things behind closed door, anything medical, I'm all about it. So when we start talking about the new product, that was amazing. There's another thing that's happening in the company that's called Uncommon Men, that we raising up young men and building them up. I'm trying to get involved with that. Man, and the ladies, Dr. Cindy Trim was amazing, man. She almost shut it down. Like, look, we wouldn't have been mad if we would have ended right there with Dr. Cindy Trim because we were so full. But we knew we had another day. We had to get these products talked about and all that stuff. But man, she shut it down. She shut it down.
Yeah.
Then she prayed us on out there too when she was done, like she do.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So
Okay.
it was an amazing thing, man. And being in the room, man, it's just different, man. It really is. It's amazing, and then you get some special privileges when you're in the room too. So we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
So let me say, don't forget about our karaoke, fellas. We ready to take that on the road.
Oh man, come on, man. We taking it on the road.
Take that on the road, brother.
I told Trey we take that too far on the road. We're gonna be sleeping on the road.
That's what your wife said.
Man, we're gonna be laying right out there on that ground trying to figure out where our next meal coming from.
Somebody will feed us.
Somebody gonna ride with us, Trey.
Well, listen, real quick, fellas, because I know y'all was there and I saw some other guys there. What would you say to a man that's watching right now, from an aspect of linking up with other men, other like-minded men, for a common goal to taking better care of their health and better care of their wealth? What would you say about that, Mr. Paul Moore?
I want to say that it's about accountability. Every man we need someone to be accountable to, right? We need someone who is able to check us when we're doing wrong, who is able to uplift us when we're doing right, and one that's just there to give sound wisdom as we go throughout this life. We cannot do this alone. Like this walk as a man, we can't do it alone. Like we need other strong men around us to hold us up. So listen, any man out there, come on, just come. We have fun. we don't cast no judgment. It's genuine love, and we serve. Like that's our biggest passion is serving, whether it be serving at these conferences, serving our wives, serving the community. That is what we do. So if you have that heart, even if you don't have that heart, we can help you get that heart.
Yeah.
And just come on, man. We love. We all about love.
Yeah,
All about love.
yeah. I'm gonna show y'all something, and it's to a point. I want to show y'all something. So this right here, can y'all see that? Can y'all see that overlay?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. So the gentleman that just got finished talking, Mr. Paul Moore, I met him and Trey Toothpick Gordon a couple of years ago, right? And they were walking what they were just talking, right? Servant leadership, nobody, no big I's and little U's, you know what I'm saying? They were both getting their hands dirty, right? And so my brother said, he got on me today. He said, man, we together as a unit. We together as a unit. It's not about me or nothing like that. We together as a unit. And so we got it fixed up. You like that, bro?
Yes, sir. Thank you,
You
brother.
like
Thank
that? But you know, and my major thing is just making sure that you know, we understand that when men get together, we're gonna work, but you know, that's our leader right there. You know what I'm saying? Paul Moore, we appreciate you, man. We do appreciate you, man. You continually do what you do and you lead the way. I saw the thing where all you guys were on the stage together and y'all was talking about how you uplift your wives. That was awesome. Trey, what did you think about that, man? What was that about?
Like I was explaining at the conference, you know, I sat back for a while just watching my wife, you know, work hard, grind it out, dealing with the people that she deal with, you know, people on the team. And it was this time, you know, for me to just put my hands in the pot and just do what I had to do. Because like I said, I did things, but I didn't do enough. So I said, let me, you know, like running to the post office, doing stuff like that, you know, but now I got more involved with like recruiting people and bringing people to her, letting her close them, you know, doing more, getting more involved with sampling and this everyday thing that she do. I was more involved with it, you know. So like I said, the computer stuff is hers. I go out and I bring people in, I recruit people, I sell, I do all that stuff, you know. But that, you know, when we was up there on that stage and me, Paul, and Ray was up there and we was talking about things for our wives, like I said, it's things that they do that people don't see in the background. You know, like they still run the business. They still do the daily things they have to do, cook, clean, work, stuff like that for the ones that do work. And it was just a lot of things that I was just saying that I was seeing. And it was like, it's really hard for them because throughout the day, like I see Tedrick, you know, sometimes I'll be asleep when she come to bed. I said, what time did you come to bed this morning? Not last night, this morning. She come to bed o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm getting up at 4. And, you know, she's just going to bed. You know, I'm like, well, man, you're going to be tired, but they elevate, that cocktail, you know, keeps her going. You know, but I give her all praise, Mrs. Moore, you know, Tamara Dunn, all the females out here that's doing what they doing. You know, I just salute them because, like I said, it's not easy. It's not easy, especially when you work. That's even harder because now you juggling 2 things instead of 1. So like I said, I praise them and I respect them. And like I said, whatever my wife need me to do, I'm gonna do it. Post office, whatever, I'm going to do it because there's no I in team. So we have to be together and do what we have to do and just keep rocking it out. So as long as she there, I'm going to do whatever I have to do to serve her and to serve whatever else I have to do because that's what I do. I serve people. So
that's what's up. Now, Sean, real quick, because I want you to share this from a standpoint of when guys say, I got too much on my plate. You know what I'm saying? I got too much on my plate. I can't take STB. Tell the people what you do, bro, and how you make it happen.
Well, first of all, you got too much on your plate to earn some extra money. Because listen, I don't know nobody don't want no extra money in their pocket. And one thing about me now, I gotta eat right, I gotta dress right, I like to go nice places. Listen, for me, it's all about the extra. And like I said, you know, with everything that I do, and I don't even consider it to be busy. I consider what I do to be servant. Because even with me being the caretaker for my parents, you know, working for the airline full time as a manager in operations, working in ministry, and even with ministry right now, that's about to go to another level because you know everything that you do is supposed to go up. You can't never stay in the same place. But I would just say to that person, like, you know, don't you want extra? You know, even if you work a full-time job, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. In this time, in this season, in this day, listen, you need extra. You need, first of all, the plan A is cool, but you need that plan B because you never know what's going to happen to the plan A. And that's what people don't seem to realize. Listen, remember, y'all, we went through COVID.
Come on now.
So what happened to people's plan A? The plan A got halted, and some people's plan A got stopped. You see what I'm saying? So, and even when we went through that, you know, we were, I think, in maybe another opportunity, but we were able to have that extra. We were able to have that extra income, you know, that extra money to assist us and to help. So I just say, listen, you know, just jump in, just get in. You know, no, you're not that busy.
and listen, I wanted to point out a comment. I didn't put it up, but I really wanted to say this to a comment. If it's not for you, first of all, thank you for coming to the live. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming to the live. Thank you for checking it out. But I'm sure you know somebody who wants extra energy, who wants to sleep better, who wants to provide for their home better. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to be free of pain? You know what I'm saying? Also, who wants to have a better mindset? Because we have the bomb mindset training here as well. So if it may not be for you, great. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. God bless you. Be encouraged. Please share this with somebody that you know. All right. This someone says, I'm in the construction industry. I'm set in the middle of research currently. Okay, I see you. Not a problem. Hey, we appreciate it though. You know what I'm saying? Continue just to share, because you know somebody that may need this. Now, it's 9:29. I wanted to get through some of the stuff that we talked about last week. I wanted to get through conference. Ooh, we were out here saving marriages. I want to say it like I want to say it. We the fellas. This the fellas talking. This is fellas talking, right? This is fellas talking, right? We saving marriages one stroke at a time, baby. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? With this new product.
Here we go. We got to back it up to midnight again.
Hey, y'all know. Hey, listen. Y'all know I'm gonna say it. You know I'm gonna say it. We got a brand new product that's gonna help with the body. That's gonna help with the libido. Who said, "Oh Lord"? Say, "Oh Lord." Listen, man, this is what we talk about. This fun. So listen, Mr. Mora, please do us the honors of talking about the brand new product, please.
I need a drum roll. And the new product is, wait a minute. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for it? It's called
Bang.
Epic T.
Epic T.
Do you want to know what the T stands for?
Talk, sir.
Testosterone.
Oh boy.
Listen, if we know out there's a lot of men battling with low testosterone levels, right? And it's just one of those things that happen as you get older. A male loses 1% testosterone every year after 30 years old. So that's just your levels. They keep going down as you get older, right? And it causes things like ED. You You know, like we gonna stay right there. It calls ED because I know a lot of men. That's the first thing that's on their mind is pleasuring. So
What's ED? What's ED? Is that education department? What's that?
No, erectile dysfunction. That's what it is. Erectile dysfunction. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. But we're able now to assist and help with our new product, the Epic T. And what a lot of people don't realize is that I took some notes. So testosterone levels change throughout the day in a man. Its levels are the highest in the early morning and reach their lowest around 8 in the evening. Men can develop low testosterone due to aging, medical conditions such as type 2 diabetes, testicle cancer, a head injury, and metabolic disorders, right? So there's a lot of things that happen when we have low testosterone. That means we're tired. We don't perform well in the bedroom. We experience things like loss of memory, bad moods, and stuff like that with the low testosterone. But what we're doing is now we're a lot of people, and it's not a knock towards anyone, right? But some people just don't like taking shots. It is what it is, right? So we've came up. We have the oral way. Pause. No Diddy. That
I was ready. I was waiting on it. I was waiting on you.
that we're able to consume and get our testosterone levels back up to where they're supposed to be, so we can be very, very present. It was funny because me and Chris was on a man call last night, and one of the things that was said was that your body is the instrument that God is going to use to accomplish His will in your life. It is our responsibility to steward our body, right? So we have a responsibility to ourselves first before anybody else to make sure that we're healthy, because we have people, we have families that we need to live for, that need us to be here. There's one of those things that I've always been saying is that we have a expiration date, right? But you can speed up that process if you're not taking care of yourself. So like you said, like we're just over here changing lives, like Chris said, one stroke at a time, right? But I just want to encourage you guys to really take this serious, because we're all getting older. We're not getting younger. So we need to take preventative measures to make sure that we're healthy as we get older. I saw this video where there's a 69-year-old man doing pull-ups, right? And he was cut, right? And I posted it, I reposted and said, that's how I'm gonna be when I'm 69. That's the type of life that I want to live. Like, I still want to be able to move and still be able to go to the gym and not have to worry about a achy back or I still want to have fun with my wife when I'm 69.
No, straight up. Straight up.
To the day I'm gone.
Yeah, I mean, so
89.
So it's one of those things, like, we really have to take this seriously, and we need to. This is what this group is for us men to hold you accountable to, one, your health, mainly your physical and your mental health. And this Epic T does both, helps you with your physical and mental health. Real quick, I'm gonna give my testimony and I'm done, right? So like Ray said, because we were in the room, we were able to, the doctor sampled us some of the Epic T, right? And I started taking it on Sunday. I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to feel or whatever, but I did start feeling like it was something. What it was, I don't know. I was like a lot more alert. My memory's on point. But I do know that when I felt it when I went to the gym on Monday. No, I'm sorry. I text you today.
That was yesterday.
That was yesterday. I texted Ray yesterday and I was like, yo, I'm going crazy in this gym. Like, I don't know. I'm going crazy. Because the and it started the Epic T started kicking in when I went to the gym yesterday, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. The amount of strength. I already like the lift heavy, pause. Because I knew Chris was going. I already like the lift heavy, but I was going up like 10, 15 extra pounds of what I regularly would do. And I was like without even thinking about it though. Without even thinking about it. And I was like, oh, we got a game changer here. That's why I said in days, I started taking it on Sunday, and by yesterday, it started kicking in.
Bro, let me tell you why that's so important. Because when you lift heavier, that also helps with testosterone. When you lift heavier, when you do heavier squats, sometimes people can't put that squat rack. They can't, load up top. You got to do the leg press. But when you do more weight on the legs as well, that actually helps with more testosterone. The effects of low testosterone is muscle changes. You start to lose muscle and muscle tone and definition and stuff when your testosterone is low. Yep. So as a fitness trainer, as a coach, I'm like, oh my God, this is the banger. Did y'all know? Here's some other effects of low testosterone in men. Did y'all know men get hot flashes?
Yeah. Yep.
When the last time you had one, Paul?
I really haven't had one, but I do know that they get them. I haven't had one. Oh, wait. I did have a hot flash when I was in Cancun. I did.
You was in Cancun.
That was medically induced. That was medically induced. That was medically induced.
I don't think that was.
That was medically induced. That was
our other product.
That's a different hot
flash. But listen,
well, it does say in the on the fact sheet that you can have results after the first dose. So it does say that.
First dose.
So I'm just telling you right now. Now I'm waiting on mine. I'm gonna tell y'all, it's about to be something. To help with this muscle mass and all this stuff like that. Listen, I'm already walking different. So
My man said he already walking different. I better watch out. But listen, here's some other effects of low testosterone: difficulty concentrating, brain fog, irritability, and mood changes. We just think it's women that have the irritability and mood changes. We have those things too. You know what I'm saying? What else? Decreased strength, decreased sperm count. Hey man, you need some soldiers when you go to war, fellas. You need them soldiers ready when you go to war. You know what I'm saying? Get the Epic T to test the surge, and also the cardiac concerns. But we also looked at this is not just for men. Ray Dunn, can you talk about some of the things you learned about as far as how the testosterone helps for women?
Yes, sir. So there's the ladies have a little bit more of a different reason for testosterone in their bodies, right? So women have a higher estrogen level than men, but testosterone helps to equalize their estrogen levels so that the womanly things that's supposed to happen for them happens for them normally, right? So like low testosterone in women, they have low libido. That's one of the things that they can suffer from, unexplained fatigue, kind of sort of the same stuff as like men: weight gain, depressed mood, muscle weakness, decreased sense of personal well-being. So it's a mood change thing, right? Can you guys hear me okay?
But before you go any further, back up to that libido thing.
Yeah.
Back up to that libido thing.
Yes, sir.
Right? Because if your lady say, not tonight, honey, I got a headache, get her some. So
here's the other thing about the ladies though, because their testosterone level, their testosterone and things like that function at different times than us, right? So what they need to do is take it during the day.
Okay.
So they need to take it during the day, whereas we take it at night. So we take it at night because we release more testosterone in the morning. Theirs is throughout the day. So they need to take theirs during the day. So what you do is just make sure they're taking it throughout the day regularly.
Yeah.
Got me?
So wait.
Take
I know this. Listen, we grown. This is the fellas
grown.
hanging out.
We
If
grown.
we release more testosterone in the morning,
Yeah.
is that why we be saluting first thing in the morning?
That's exactly why. That's exactly why.
Is
So then
that
if you
right?
notice, and then for some men, if they notice that that's not happening as much in the mornings, it's because their testosterone levels are dropping.
I dropped it. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. So
babe, you need to catch me in the morning. You need to catch me.
So the Tesla surge will help with those and help to regulate those levels so that, you know, things will happen for the ladies, you know. And then on top of that, mood changes. I've heard of so many different things that women have done, like injections and pellets and planted, all these different things, man, that they will have done just to get their hormones back where they need to be, just to help them lose some weight, to help their moods. This will be so much better for them, man, just because you could just, it's a capsule, man. It's a capsule. It's going to break down. It's not a pill. It's a capsule. It don't have to be injected. IM is different. So IM, when you push something like IM, you actually taking a needle and sticking it not into a vein, but like in a muscle, intermuscular. So when you stick it in there, sometimes, man, you can do some damage to your body by just pushing that stuff in your system. So I would much rather go this route with it. And it's a lot less expensive than those treatments that you have to go get done. A lot less side effects. And Mrs. Moore just posted it out. I've been trying to figure out what the taste was. She said
that's what it was, right?
My sister said the same thing, maple syrup. I was on the verge. I was trying to figure out if it was like toffee or butterscotch or something, but it's got a really good taste to it.
Yep.
It really does. And it's 100% pure plant-based, man. I mean, it's a no-brainer, man. It really is. For men and women. It's a no. Now, men, we do need a little bit more than the ladies because, you know, our testosterone levels has to stay at a certain level. The ladies only need so much because the estrogen, they'll kind of like teeter each other off, but they definitely need it, and it's necessary for them and us.
Does this help with ladies that have hot flashes and
sir.
And all of that stuff that comes with menopause and stuff?
Yeah, for sure, because it will help to regulate your body. Once you get your hormones back regulated, so our hormones and things, our body releases testosterone, estrogen, all that stuff from different organs in our body. The adrenal gland is one of the little small glands that sit on top of the kidneys, but they secrete little bits and pieces out to kind of help level our body out. And sometimes as we get older, things change, our kidney function changes, all the different stuff, which will make those things like decrease. So then that's when we need a little help. And I also heard something over the weekend that made so much sense to me is why do we start supplementing when things go wrong? Let's supplement before it starts to go wrong.
Right.
Let's be preventative, right? We do preventative maintenance on machines at work and all this different stuff. We have quarterly things done to make sure that things don't break down. We should be doing that for our bodies as well. So, hey.
Absolutely. Everybody is loving it. Yes, Joseph, it is on the website. Now, watch this. If you are not a current customer or distributor, if you are here because you know Mr. Ray Dunn, go to Ray Dunn's site. If you know Mr. Toothpick Trey Gordon, go to Toothpick Trey Gordon's site. Same for Newly Diamond ST Bizzle. If you know him, go to his site. If you know Double Blue Diamond Paul Mora, go to his site because we don't play that round here. We just want you to get in where you fit in, but because of the person that invited you, make sure you go back to their site and order. So yes, Joseph says he's a distributor. Okay, bet. Yes, it is on the site. Absolutely. Now, fellas, I wanted to say something else because our resident medical expert, Mr. Ray Dunn, said something about intramuscular. I've been getting them. I've been paying attention, dog. Intramuscular. There's another thing that people are out here doing right now when it comes to injections, right? And that's that that O word, right? That Ozempic, right? And people are doing injections. And so I'm hearing that there's side effects to that. But guess what we have? Something that you can ingest and not have to inject. You saw what I did there? You see what I did there? Something you can ingest and not inject. Boy, I'm gonna be a speaker one day. I'm gonna be a speaker. So, Mr. Ray Dunn, talk about our Ozempic power in a candy chew. Talk about that real quick.
Man, look, we got a couple things that work side by side to kind of beat out Mr. O. These two things right here. These two things right here. So our weight loss chews on top of our detox. Come on, man. They can't be beat, bro. First of all, everything is all natural, no side effects.
Come on.
We got a chew that breaks down. It tastes like real deal candy. And then you start burning calories while you're eating it. How you gonna sit here eating candy and burn calories? Who does that? Who does that? This African mango, that there.
Come on,
man. Think about this is one of the things I'd look at. Look at where it comes from and look at the people and the structure of the people where it comes from. We're talking African mango. What do those people look like?
Talk.
Come on, man. Like some of those are some of the fittest people you've ever seen. They look a little thin in certain areas, but they also are very, very fit. You ever see the videos of those guys that jump straight up in the air or jump 45 inches straight up in the air? Because they fit, man. They fit.
Man, that's what's up. Listen, real quick, I want to ask two of these retailers that we have on here, Trey Gordon and STB. I know y'all are some retailers. Trey go to work. He like, look, I got that tea, I got that candy. Come on, Trey, talk about how you get rid of that stuff, man.
It was like real hard at first because everybody was so hesitant on buying it. So, you know, I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And then when they start seeing me drop those pounds, that kind of opened their eyes. And they said, well, look, he's dropping these pounds, so these products have to be working. So I just kept pushing it and, you know, sampling. And people started falling in love with the product. So, you know, and I said, look, I've been telling y'all guys for months. You know, one guy that's getting the product from me like every week now. I've been telling him for over a year, you know, and I told him, I said, Rich, look, how's it doing for you? Him and his wife takes it. And he said, man, that stuff, man, that product is amazing. I said, well, what are you talking about, the capsules or the juice? The instant tea. He said both. So he just came back from New Orleans a couple of days ago. So he said next week he's gonna get I think he's getting the capsules and he's getting the whole bag of tea because he was just getting like 3 here and 5 there. I said, man, you might stop penny pinching. Just get the whole bag. Get the whole bag, man. It's worth. Why keep giving me $30? You know what I'm saying? You can just get 28 of them and give me $75. You know,
Absolutely.
so but it's just like you just have to stay consistent with these people because a lot of them are like they want to do it. Like Tedra always say, pull the trigger. They want to do it, but they so skeptical about doing it because somebody might get in there and be like, you don't want to get that. You don't want to get that. That ain't gonna do nothing for you. I'm a walking billboard.
Absolutely. Now listen, we celebrate people on our Facebook page, right? We don't care if you sold 1 gallon. We don't care if you retailed $100. But this gentleman, STB, I saw something come past my timeline. My man was what, 1,500 and he still had a week left. What are you doing, bro?
Listen, all I can say is the ladies love me.
My man said, "Does that girl love me?"
So, and yeah, I do have, you know, my fellas, my guys, and stuff like that, you know, especially at work. But my ladies, listen, it's a no-brainer. You know, I come to work with my tea and my candy. Like I'm going to work tomorrow with bags of candy because, listen, you know, I just tell the ladies, look, I got something for you. Summer is coming. You drink this tea. I'm telling you, the ink is gonna come off. You're gonna start, and I'm telling you, after they try it for a few days, then they come back. I'm seeing them coming down the hallway. I'm like, see what I tell you? Look, you done dropped a few pounds. Look at you, looking like a snack. Come on, and they want some more. They like, oh, Sean got this tea. Listen, ladies, go get the tea from Sean up in the tower. Listen, that's what we do. So, I don't care if they want a 5-pack,
The towel.
want a 10-pack. Listen, I sell everything. You want 4 packs of the Elevate
Yes.
packets? Listen, whatever you want, I got.
Gotcha.
Whatever the need is, I got. And
Uh-oh.
here's the pain thing. We got the roll on. Look, I got some ladies that dealing with pain. Oh, come on. You want to roll this on. You got some pain in your leg. Roll this on. And I'm right there. And I'm telling them, and they like, oh, this works. This works. So it's just, look, listen, every day it's gonna be somebody to be made.
Man, STV is a regular Nino Brown in this thing, huh? He up in the Carter, up in the tower. You know what I mean? Hey, Mr. Mora, talk to us about how you were able to begin to start retailing, and we've had conversations about how you were able to earn a considerable amount of money from retailing, man. What are some things that you did? And the reason, let me make sure I say this correctly. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not distributors or if you're not a part, you're just watching this. The reason why we're taking our time to go through this stuff is because we know gas is up, eggs are up, you know what I'm saying? Light bill is up, cable going up, you know what I'm saying? Everything is going up. Who doesn't want extra? Who wouldn't want extra? Get something, I mean,
After
get
you
something-
take this, some other stuff gonna be going up too.
and it's up, and it's up, and it's up, and it's up.
All the way up.
Hey,
All the way up.
that's what you gonna get with the fellas, baby. That's what you gonna get with the fellas. So, Mr. Mora, tell us how you were able to get some extra from retailing.
So I'm gonna be 100% honest. At this point, it was always easy. I've been out of work for about 3 years now, and it was always easy for me to retail at work.
Hold on,
Right.
pause. You been out of work for how long?
Like 3 years. Yeah, like 3 years.
So you got fired 3 years ago?
No, I didn't get fired. Mm-mm.
You fired them 3 years ago.
Yeah, I fired them. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You fired them 3 years ago.
I fired them. Yep. Mm-hmm. I
And
gave
how
them.
were
I
you-
gave them their 2-week notice.
You gave them their 2-week notice?
Yeah. Yep.
And,
sir.
and because of what? How did you end up doing that? Because of this industry, right?
What we doing now?
Come on,
What
somebody.
we doing now? Sharing
on, somebody.
information. Sharing
Come on.
information.
$100 a day, nigga.
$100 a day. That's it. $100 a day.
Yeah, baby. But keep on going, sir.
But so it was always easy for me to retail at work, right? Because I was in yeah. Miss Roz.
Miss Roz. I love Miss Roz.
Hey, Miss Ryan surprised me this weekend, man. I'm telling you what, she
She was on
hit me with a couple things this weekend. I didn't know she had in
That
her,
caught
man.
me all the way off guard. That caught me all the way off guard. Travis, if you're watching this with your wife, please take a phone, sir. Please take a phone. No, so it was always easy for me to retail at work because I was hands-on with people. And once I retired and moved and we relocated down here, it became very, very difficult because I had to pivot to social media because I'm not hand to hand with people, and that was my niche, right? So I had to get out of my comfort zone, and I had to get out of my comfort zone and start adding value through social media. I had to learn because I've heard my wife say it all the time, as far as that you have to bring value to social media. And once you start bringing value and being consistent at posting and doing lives and stuff like that, then that's when the retailers start rolling in, because people online, they want to see inside your life. They want to see you as a real person, so they can believe and trust you before they spend their money. So it's a lot more steps that you have to take, but it works. It works. You just have to remain, you just have to remain consistent at it. Your videos may not get a lot of likes, they may not get a lot of looks, but as long as you stay consistent and keep being your most authentic self, right?
Yeah.
You see on my For You page, I see my wife all the time. Like, she pops up like everywhere. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody on here throughout the day, you'll go on your phone, on anybody that's watching, you go on your phone on Instagram, TikTok, or whatever, she's going to pop up. And that's just because she's in your algorithm now. And you're seeing her a lot. You're seeing her all the time. So that's the level that I'm working to. But I have gotten a couple of I've gotten some retail sales from social media, but I need to stay at it. That's why every day I gotta take and post something, because in adding value to the marketplace.
So one thing I definitely want to speak about, because you said that your wife has become a social media expert. Like, she is phenomenal. Now watch this. One thing that I appreciate by being in other companies, she doesn't gatekeep, because she sees that if she trains and brings the information, right, and she shares it with her team and other people, she is so free with sharing. I automatically know, because God can trust her to share. He gives her more. He gives y'all more. But watch this, y'all. We have like free social media training. You just got to show up. You just got to plug in. Like my phone is plugged in right now. You got to plug in. Because if you're not plugged in, watch this. Them trainings get recorded, right? If you don't catch a specific training, you might not see that no more. That thing might be like $49.99, $5.99 coming up.
Well, sometimes to keep it all the way 100, sometimes if you miss it, you just weren't in the right place at the right time. Because sometimes some things require sacrifice. Now, am I telling you to if you're at work and you're not able to get on, then that's a totally different story. But a lot of times people are just sitting around not doing anything, and they just say, oh, I missed the training. And guess what? You ain't gonna get it. That's it. You're not gonna get it, because you have to create that FOMO for people, because sometimes people get a little too comfortable, and they think that stuff is just supposed to happen all the time, and that, because once you start making stuff exclusive, that's when people start feeling that. Like when you say, oh well, no, I'm not gonna record it, or I'm not gonna share it with you, or unless you give a valid reason why, right? Yeah. A valid reason why. But more often, if it's one of those, usually most of them are, you can't get a recording for most of them, but the ones that she identifies as exclusive only, you ain't go, it's the value. Like, and especially when she's taking the time to study this information, because I watch her, like, she literally sits in this office and she may be in here for 3, 4, 5 hours, sometimes all day, studying a new tactic. So when she goes and trains on it, because of her time and the fact that she's not charging the people that's getting on, right? Then I'm with her saying, no, that's not being recorded. You're not gonna get the recording, because she invested the time where she could go and she could get $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 for that hour. You get what I'm saying? So
straight up,
she's a diamond. She a diamond. She 101. They ain't gonna make it
101. She your what? She your little what?
My French vanilla.
That's your French vanilla, baby. Well, listen, fellas, we're getting ready to go, but I do want to hit everybody up for at least one more thing before we get out of here, because this is, ladies and gentlemen, Epic Wednesday, WINS, wins. So I do want to ask you all about a specific win since you've been here. I would like the people to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? Talk about some wins that you have had now being either here in this epic community that we're a part of, and also being a part of this epic leadership that we have. We're going to start with Ray Dunn. We're going to go with Trey Boogie, then ST Bizzle, and then I talk too much. We'll go to Mr. Paul Moore. Okay, let's go.
No, we go to you, sir.
So wins for me, I'm gonna kind of throw it out there a little different though, but to see my wife hit diamond in this company,
Yes.
that's the biggest win so far.
Yes.
So I gotta say that, man, that's been like, I mean, y'all know who I am, but my wife, Dr. Tamara Dunn, she works super hard, you know, in this industry, and I introduced her to this industry like 9-10 years ago. But for her to fight like she fights all day, every day, that's the win for me, man. Like I'd be crazy to say it was anything different than that, you know. And awesome. I love all of the work that they do together. Her and Mrs. Mora, like Mrs. Mora pick her brain, her and Dr. Bramwell, like that whole dynamic, man, that they put together just to make this thing do what it do. That diamond run was crazy. So that is the biggest win I wanted to share with the group right now. I'll get back to myself another time, but yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Sound like you putting in that work. You got that epic tea, baby. Come on now. Them brownie points. And it's up, and it's up, and it's up.
Wait, I don't have enough water in this, and this is my wife's bottle. I ain't gonna take. I got mine upstairs.
It's all the way up, Dave. It's all the way up. I can pretty much agree with the same thing Ray said, but for me, it was like this getting immersed into it, starting to really start doing work in this business, because all the companies I was in, this is the hardest I ever worked, you know. And I said this, like I said earlier, watching my wife this do her thing, that made me want to start doing it too. So like I said, I just went all in with this company. Like I told Mrs. Moore when we was in Florida, I said, look, when we go back home, it's gonna be a whole different ball game. And when I came back, I just ran with it, started sampling. I was sampling like 4 or 5 people a day, 20, 25 people a week. I just went in, you know, and I said, you know, I try to be a man of my word. When I say I'm gonna do something, 95.8% I do it, you know. But it was just like, but for me, this like watching the females, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all said earlier, we have to get in there and start doing what we have to do. The men have to step up and make things happen. You know, it's a female industry, but by them being all wives and by them being all partners, we have to step up and do what we have to do to make things right. Because at the end of the day, it's all one big team. Mm-hmm. So we just have to keep fighting and doing what we're doing and just make it happen, you know?
Awesome. Well, I'll go ahead and say my wins in here, I call it a win because I was in the right place at the right time in a different place. You know what I'm saying? I was able to bump into a Paul Mora. I was able to bump into a Nina Mora. I was able to be close to the fire, right? I feel like that was a win because I was able to see the type of people that they are, right? Mm-hmm. This is not my first go round with Be Epic, right? I did Be Epic back when the pandemic hit, but I wasn't close to the fire. There was no wins. And so now being able to see the wins, right, of everybody here, you know, I mean, bro, STB, man, to see your wins in your physical health, man, I'm not finna complain about my shoulder or my knee. You follow what I'm saying? I'm okay. I'm good. I can move it. All right, let me do these push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Let me go and train. Let me do something. So the wins was just being connected to the right people and then being able to get locked in to the play. You know what I'm saying? A great team wins when they have the right plays, when they have the right play callers, right? And not just the right play callers, but when you run the right play, baby. You know what I'm saying? So we got the right play. So that's what I'm seeing as a win. You know what I mean? STB, talk to us, bro.
Okay, so well, first of all, my first win, I felt like it was a win because when I went to the conference in Orlando, I had no idea that I was there with broken joints. I mean, what excuse? I mean, I had every excuse. When we walked in the room, it was so funny. We walked in the room, and Sadisha said, she was like, I know some of y'all in here, y'all could have gave every excuse of why you couldn't be here. And I was thinking to myself, like, listen, I was at the airport talking about some old weakest monster turn around because I don't know how this is going to work. But I pressed through. I pushed through.
Yes.
But my real win is, listen, you need to have a Nina Rochelle Moore in your life and a Paul Moore. And let me tell you why. I'm going to tell everybody on here. Because after I did say no when they were in the first opportunity, and, I could have made about 500,000, plus when they was, making all that good money. But when I did decide to say yes, what I would have to say is being under my sister and my mentor, she has helped take me to the top in every company we've been in. And because of her, I have walked the stage in every single company. Now, was I always coachable? No, but I followed the right cat. And I watched her from the first opportunity she was in. And I said, listen, when I finally got in, I said, I'm going to stay in here. And I'm going to stay with her because I know she going to help me get to where we need to get to. So I'm telling everybody on here, if y'all need to come on and join over here. Come and join over here and stick with it. Because if somebody like myself, I didn't know nothing about this industry. I wasn't in the first opportunity. I didn't know when I finally got in, I still didn't know nothing about the industry. And in our first company, I was a rising star. I remember the rank, and I was sick then, and still went to the conference, still walked the stage, still was with Ms. Moore. Then the next company, when I got back in, we went to Double Diamond in 120 days. Mm-hmm. So I'm here to tell you, still working a full-time job because I was still at the same company. But I'm telling y'all, stick with your leader. If that's your leader, if that's your mentor, if that's your coach, stick with them. And now listen, we're on a whole nother level because now Ms. Moore, she got Sadisha Graham and Twila Portis. So come on, y'all. Listen. It's just, I say we got no other place to go but up. It ain't nowhere else to go but up. Because see, here's the deal. Because I am Diamond, now I can't because I am Diamond, I can't go backwards. So guess what? Listen, ain't nowhere else to go but up. But all I'm saying is just listen. We in it to win it. So I'm over to you, brother Coach Paul.
So you already know what I'm gonna do, Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, this man right here is what we call in the industry a double blue diamond. That means he is a leader of leaders. He is a helper and a servant. This man right here, although he does not know how to choose football teams correctly, he is an awesome dude. An all-around awesome dude, right? Somebody that you should listen to and get close to, except for when he's talking about football. Ladies and gentlemen, who's getting ready to close us out tonight is Mr. Paul Moore.
Well, first of all, I just want to thank you for that introduction, sir. I don't need that, sir, but I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't, I don't do that. And obviously, I have chosen right teams because we all have Super Bowl rings. But We gonna leave that alone. We gonna leave that alone. So I want to say a win for me is seeing this. Seeing each and every one of these guys right here, because I have a personal relationship with all four of them, right? Seeing Ray. When I first met Ray, Ray was quiet. Like that was Ray. Ray was quiet. Ray played the back. And seeing Ray now up in the front and even doing this and sharing his knowledge with us is absolutely amazing. To see Trey, me and Trey been down since 2014, right? Trey was one of the people that him and his wife helped us with a move that nobody else. It was literally my wife and I and Trey and his wife moving. So just to see Trey was another background guy, and Trey was one of the ones that never he was like me. He never discouraged his wife, but it was just like, I'm gonna let her do that. And to see Trey now retailing and being at every conference, and just making himself known, his presence known, that's a win for me. And STB, when I first met STB, no, he was not Coach Boy at all. But it's just like most of us men are, because we think we know it all, right? But to see Sean just in his weight come down, it was funny because I saw a video of me, you, and Barry in the gym, and I was like, when he's at Planet Fitness, I was like, wait a minute, all three of us are not the same individuals. But just to see Sean actually become a network marketer, like STB is a network marketer, which he wasn't before. And to see him just blossom in this industry, and to the point where he's like, yo, I don't want to be at work no more. But he loves his job though. But it's the freedom that he gets when he's not there and he's able to do this full time, because STB is a people person. And if you put Sean in a room with people, he's just like my wife. Sean go walk out with $1,000+. Trust me. Trust me. And to another win for me is to see Chris. We met Chris at Houston, and Chris was just on a dolo with his book bag on, just sitting. What drew me to Chris is when me and Trey, what we do at these conferences, we serve all the time. And when Chris came over and said, yo, what y'all need help with? Now, used to that, because I'm used to it always being me, Trey, and Ray. Me, Trey, and Ray, and Sean when he's not getting all dialed up. But he stepped in and was like, yo, what y'all need help with? And we just generated a relationship from there. And this is not a shot to nobody who's a friend of Chris who may be watching this or may watch this. But we realized that Chris had a lot of gifts and talents that weren't being utilized. And a lot of times in this industry, you can be deemed as a check match and not a person. And we saw Chris and we was like, yo, Chris got a lot of great talents, a lot of great gifts. He just don't know how to pick a football team, because the team ain't never won a Super Bowl at all, period. Don't even know it's like being to the playoffs. But seriously though, and to see Chris now utilizing his gifts and his talents, and we're not holding him back. Chris is the one on Saturdays that performs the workouts, because we have a community where we actually work out, or we don't just quote unquote sign you up. Like, we give you everything. Like, we give you training, we give you an actual lifestyle, we give you how to work the business, and we give you how to physically be present, right? And Chris is the one that leads that. So seeing all these guys on here is a win for me. And the win for me personally is to see that I'm really not who I used to be. And my wife can be a better testament to that because I was a trip. And because of and not like a trip, but like just little attitudes and stuff like that for no reason, and just being mad and all that, right? But to because of this industry, well, with God in this industry, right? I have become a better individual. If I don't ever reach another rank, I could walk away saying I'm a better man. I'm a better man for my family. I'm a better man for my friends. I'm a better man for the community. So if you're not looking for anything else, just look to become a better you, and everything else will fall in place.
Man, it's an epic Wednesday.
So wait a minute. Last thing. Anybody on here that wants to be a part of this community, and Ray, and if Trey, if Chris, if STB, if me, hit us up with a text message, inbox us on how you can get this epic tea, because all you men need this. Trust me, all you men need this.
The way up.
It's gonna go all the way up.
Fellas, just from tonight, we got another sign up.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
We got another man that say, "Hey, man, I want to jump down with the fellas," and y'all know what this look like. Y'all know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, so if we operate in integrity, right? So if Sean, reach back out to Sean. If Chris, reach back out to Chris. If Trey and Ray and me, reach back out to us. Don't cross and go to don't do that, because you know what? We gonna operate out of integrity, and we gonna go right. We gonna direct you right back to the person who invited you to this call. All right, so we appreciate y'all, man. This is fun always.
Hey. This is what we do, y'all. So listen, we ain't gonna talk. We're gonna let the beat ride. We're gonna get out of here. Ray done. Ray 2 feet going done. STB. Coach Chris, that's me. If you want some more, you got to call tomorrow. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Epic Wednesdays. Keep those wins coming. Hey. Big shout out to all the wives, all the family members, everybody that let us do what we do. We up, baby. Next week, y'all, 9 o'clock. Go all the way up. Get your epic tea. Hey, and we out.